off the music for this. Last night I was supposed to play a game of basketball with a Maya Higa. For those of you who don't know, Maya Higa is my enemy, one of my biggest enemies. Okay, and basically we've had an ongoing beef, ongoing, extended, long beef. Okay. And part of that beef is that she thinks she can beat me. She thinks she can beat me out physically, but she also thinks she can beat me in the court of basketball. Now, of course, she can't. And last night we were finally going to put it to test. Finally. Okay. Oh, God. Any footage? Well, hold on. I'm going to get to it. Now, initially, we were supposed to do it on Saturday when she first came in. We couldn't do it because it rained. We got rained out, right? Then she told me yesterday we were going to do it at 6:30 or at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. Last night. But as you guys know, I was actually live at 6 p.m. last night. And part of the reason why was because she then said, let's push it to 7:30. And I said, okay, you know what? I won't stream it, but I'll still film it for posterity. I want people to know when I posterize you, when I ruin you, right? When you have to basically, we're playing for pink slips. Like, she's going to give me Alveus. She's giving me the pink slip for Winnie the Moo. And how tall is Maya? She's like 5 foot, I think, or 5'2", give or take, on a good day, maybe 5'3". So, but she's a bucket. She is. She's a bucket and a half, right? Like, she can actually shoot. I've seen her. I've studied the footage. You know, I take everybody seriously. I take all of my opponents seriously, especially one of my mortal enemies, right? Ugh, obviously. So, basically, you know, I've studied the footage. I was ready to go. And she's a whole ass bucket, Muggsy Bogues style, Maya Bogues, right? And she bailed on that 7:30 endeavor as well. So what do? I'm a goddamn feminist. And as a goddamn feminist, what did I do? I went on Wine About It. That's right. They had another obligation, I guess, that like fell through or something. So I graciously drove all the way over there to shoot a goddamn episode of Wine About It. So that there's a, you know, it's really fun. It's a really interesting and somewhat introspective episode of Wine About It. I think you guys will really appreciate it. But that's where we're at. That's what I did last night, and it went on to like 10. And I'll be honest. By the end of the episode, for sure, I was definitely getting tired. I was definitely getting real tired. I was yawning a little bit, partially because it was my bedtime. Like, we were filming till like 10 p.m. Anyway, get on with the death and despair. I will get on with it. So that's what I've been doing. Went to bed, came back home, went to bed, woke up early, lifted, was wearing my Vietnam hat, and there's a Vietnamese dude in the gym, and he was like, oh, happy reunification day. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even realize. I literally had seen it prior. You know, does this ever happen to you where you just like kind of see something and then it's in the back of your mind, and I guess it like motivates you without you recognizing into doing something? Because like, this was the first time I wore the Vietnamese hat in a long ass time, and I've never worn it to the gym before, but I think it was because I had seen subconsciously, I'd seen like it's some videos of the reenactments that are taking place in Vietnam right now, right? Of Reunification Day. So like, I literally just like wore the hat without even thinking about it. And he was like, bro, you know, in honor of Vietnamese Reunification Day, he's like, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is literally what I saw this morning when I woke up at like around 5:30 a.m. And I think that's precisely what motivated me to wear a hat without even realizing it. But yeah. One of the comrades from our international British section defended kneecap on the news, free Palestine. Yeah. God, I can't believe how much like play this has gotten. I hate it. I hate the British. I'm sorry. England is so gross. Sometimes this is one of those moments, you know, where they're just freaking gross. Convinced I can meet any random bear in the woods and have this exact same dynamic. Thank God that there's people out there who are also seeing the truth, because like this is how I feel as well. This is also how I feel. This is also how I feel all the time. But yeah, personal news wise, did leg day today. Woke up to this insanity. Donald Trump posting in lower caps. No caps. Sorry, no capital letters. Or not all caps. Sorry. I'm just...
Brothers of the Indo-Chinese people, peace and freedom, and Ho Chi Minh. Ho, ho, Ho Chi Minh. Ho, ho, Ho Chi Minh. Ho!
That was perhaps one of the most swagged out white boys of all time. Scottish singer Ewan McCall and his ballad for Uncle Ho Chi Minh. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is April 30th, 50th anniversary of the Reunification Day, Liberation Day, the official name, Day of Liberation of the South and National Reunification Day. That's right, folks. I'm Hassan Piker. I'm live. I'm alive, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic one, because it's a fantastic one for the Vietnamese. All right, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of Hassan Hasanabi Piker. So help me God, I'm gonna tell you all about it. That's right. Vietnam war hat? What do you mean? I have multiple hats from Vietnam. I have the Red Star hat that I wear all the time. I wore the Chu Chi Tunnel one straight up from the Chu Chi tunnels this time today. I don't really like this one that much because it's a weird shape on my head. Like it doesn't fit well. But this is the Chu Chi Tunnel hat. Coochie Tunnel. This is the Vietnamese war hat. Coochie Tunnel. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, personal news wise, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, MBs, what is happening? Why is it my hair looks like shit? And also on top of that, I just did I put conditioner today, so it's gonna be terrible. Yeah, I'm wearing the Hypeland jacket. And I'm wearing the Hypeland pants, one piece Hypeland. And I got the one piece Hypeland. Look. Look at how swag that is, dude. That's crazy. The Dofi. Finally, you're wearing some drip? Yeah, some real drip. Finally. Anyway, you finally took some of Aya's advice in Japan and washed your hair? What do you mean? Your pants made you look like a Cheshire cat. I don't know what that is. But yeah, personal news-wise, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, I ended the broadcast last night, and let me tell you, okay, it's tumultuous. It's tumultuous. It's terrifying. There's a lot of drama. Okay, I had to turn on Tom Piker, and I hope everyone's having a great one. That's right.
From Vietnam to the Saigon Delta.
To the Saigon Delta.
March the armies of Viet Minh, and the wind stirs the